Welcome to Reread. Today I'm going to go through the Empire comic books, issues 20 through 22. This one takes place right at the end of that classic Star Wars issue 16, where the Rebel fleet is out in outer space and they're traveling to find their new home, which is probably going to be Hoth. I think they're sure about this now. But Leia wants to make a stop on a planet and visit her old friend Rawl. And she's just trying to, garner support for the Rebel Alliance. When she gets there, Rawl's older brother Heath is like, don't offer the Rebel Alliance support. They're losing this battle. Who cares if they blow up a Death Star? They're still going to lose. They are. But Rawl and Leia, who were, lovers at one time, he takes her on a tour of the planet because some of the Alderaanian species were transferred over to his planet years ago. So she gets to see some, species that she thought were extinct, only on Alderaan, that are on his planet. Well, as they're flying over this lake, some kind of giant fish monster attacks them, kind of blows up their land speeder, and now they have to go through the jungle, and there's all these implanted species and a lot of predators too. And of course, they got to run from all these predators. He saves Leia's life. Leia saves his life, but suddenly he is bit by a very poisonous snake or something, and he's losing feeling in his legs and body. And they're remembering the old times they had and their first kiss they shared. And of course, it looks like the Rawl, is his name, is not going to make it. And so Rawl asks for one more kiss while he can still feel his lips. And she kisses him, and it goes dark. And I guess time passes before they're found, and Heath finds them, and she goes, your brother's dead. And Heath is so upset, he says, leave the planet, never come here again. And so she goes up there. Han makes a snide comment, because he didn't know what's going on. Did your boyfriend have a new girlfriend? Is that where you're all, pissy today or whatnot? And she goes, just shut up, Han. Let's go. Let's leave. And Luke's like, what's up with her? And Han goes, who knows, kid? It's actually a pretty good story. Like one of Leia's old flames, I'm like, oh, I don't want to see this story again. But that was really nice that Rawl asked for a kiss while he could still feel his lips. And he died, and it was kind of sad. They actually made me care about a character in like 2 issues. The next one, issue 22, is just basically a new rebel. She's young, hot, and cute, Dina Shan, and she is in love with some Han Solo, and Han's flirting with her too, just to get the princess mad. Well, they all go on an adventure together where it's Han, Chewie, Leia, and Dina. And Han and Chewie go out as they land on a planet. I can't remember, they're going to investigate a wreckage or something. There's some alien on the ship, or some kind of thing or monster on the ship that they have to that captures Han, and Chewie's trying to kill the beast, but he can't on his own. So Leia comes to the rescue with Dina, and it's through Dina's eyes, and she's saying, wow, Leia really cares about Han, and Han cares about Leia. Oh, they're in love and they don't know it. Oh well. She's like, maybe I'll find someone on my own one day. Nice little one-off story. Again, this had nothing to do with the Empire, which is what the comic book is called. So I just, and the whole time I was reading these stories, I was thinking, this shouldn't be called Empire. And of course, yes, I know it eventually gets turned into a series called Rebellion, but you could have called it Empire and you still had great stories about the Empire. But they just couldn't help themselves. They had to tell Luke, Leia, and Han stories and Rebel Alliance stories, because that's what the writers really wanted on a book called Empire. All right, I digress. All right, folks, see you next time.